do like a big hand thing, and then I have a question for you.
Okay. What I really like about the endowment effect is that
Catherine, what do you really like about the endowment effect?
what I really like about the endowment effect is that it's so robust across so many different types of products. And it's so applicable to so many different disciplines, not just to those of us in the ivory tower, but in fact in areas as vast as marketing.
Oh, interesting. Then you kind of swing over to Simona. Yeah. Because as it turns out, I have a question for Simona as well. No, I mean, you're not done.
In finance.
Right.
And even.
Oh, let's shoot. That's in my book too.
In advertising.
We didn't make it there though.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Simona, I have a question for you. This one is a little bit particular to me. It's kind of it's not as general.
Oh yeah, please concentrate.
I actually have two questions for you, but the first one, have you seen Amy's shoes?
I even asked for the material because it was
just as a review.
Oh, now I have to do my
just as a review. Just as a review. Yeah.
All right, ready.
Whoa.
You do realize they're not serving us any more wine right now.
What was the other question, Yuval?
Well, no, I have the two of them on tape. I just want them. Suppose that you were on tape for a little while. What would you do? It's the two of you. It's a joint question.
The question.
Because I feel like you guys were like. There was a lot of photography that way.
There was
Yeah. So you're on.
So we have to ask.
Millions are watching. Yeah, it's just the two of you. Exactly. You got to keep it real. It's just the two of you. Yeah. It doesn't have to be questions.
Some dramatic situation which you lost something and I recovered it, please. Make it like
Why don't you guys talk about how you tried to sneak up on us in the like a few hours ago? You tried to sneak up on us, and then she blew it. That's a good little.
She what?
It was a long time ago, and I forgot the old tradition. It was hours ago.
How about you talk about his bowl cut, his haircut? That's a very good joint
Oh wait,
story.
let's talk haircuts.
That's a good joint story.
I need help. Let's talk haircuts.
He needed a haircut.
Let's talk haircuts.
Did you get a haircut in Barcelona? No.
One time I got a haircut at Catherine's person, by the way, and it was great. Oh, it was your person from Catherine.
It was
I
want to hear the story.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You were supposed to get a haircut today.
And his Tapia's person. And Macha's person.
Wow.
But it was, first of all, it was a friend of mine person.
Alright, you're not going to get to tell the story.
It's related.
No, let's get back to that.
Darren is trained by the Vidal School, the Vidal Sassoon School of haircutting.
Vidal Sassoon, Jewish guy, by the
Oh, I
way.
didn't know that actually.
Yes.
Sephardic Jew, Catherine.
Is he really?
Hell yeah, Moroccan Jew.
From Ohio?
Vidal Sassoon. Sassoon is the
I thought you were
cat.
talking about Darren.
No, Sassoon is like the Moroccan name in a way, Moroccan Jewish name in a way.
Really?
You have calligraphy in this book, did you know that?
I didn't notice that. Wow. So anyway, Darren has always cut Tapia's hair until he moved to London and his hair got a little bit too long.
Oh really?
Then he was left with a terrible question. Should he fly to the United States to have Darren cut his hair?
Wow.
Should he just let it grow
It's like the
out
ultimate question.
and get dreadlocks?
And risking to lose your laptop.
Should he take a chance on...
That's true. Yeah,
Horrible
you're risking
things
things.
can happen on the way.
Should he take a chance on
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo?
Wow.
It was the day when I was very busy, so I took a chance. I went to Vincenzo and I paid £20, which with the current interest
It's like $800, yeah.
actually $40 US, cheapest haircut in London.
You get what you pay
I
for?
came back home and Simona was very happy about it.
Oh wow.
How did the haircut look?
Like San
Well-
Francis of Assisi.
Like what?
San Francis of Assisi.
Oh Lord.
Somebody put a ball and then cut like a little
Oh, Lord.
bangs
Yes.
here. It was
The
terrible.
haircut can be characterized by putting a pot and just cutting everything
Can
that
be
is
easily
around the way.
characterized that way. I can be Vincenzo.
So-
Anybody can be Vincenzo.
I was being told that now something has to change, and I had to go and get a haircut at Vidal
Did you
Sassoon.
actually get your hair cut by Vincenzo?
The guy was from Catania. His name was not Vincenzo, and actually he said that nobody's name is Vincenzo.
There is no Vincenzo?
But it's a very good barber's name, right? All the barbers
Vincenzo, I go to Vincenzo.
Che Vincenzo.
The place is Vincenzo anyway.
And now I pass by every day by Vincenzo and look inside. They don't do anything because nobody goes there.
It's very convincing. Like if you think the Italian guys, they
No, but the interesting thing is that the day after this whole disaster happened, that I had a San Francisco.
How long ago was this?
boyfriend.
How long ago was this?
2 months ago.
Because Amy got a haircut like 3 weeks ago.
It's cute.
It grows quick. It grows quick. Let's put it that way.
Oh, come on.
It was a tough week for me,
How
baby.
can you get a bad haircut in New York?
It was a tough week for me.
I am not good.
Well, but she
I have
told the
gotten
woman
a
short.
bad haircut in New York, but not from Kim. Kim gives me great haircuts
It was too short.
for 6 years
It was
now.
too short.
Yeah, anytime, every single time I get my, for the record, every
was too
single
short.
time I get my haircut, you all think it's too short, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, he's like, it looks great.
Honestly, like 30% of my consumption
But when I
is
first
affected by her haircut. Let's
when
put
I
it that way.
first moved to New York from Boston, it was like just a huge shock because in Boston, I remember the big list was like best haircuts under $50, and in New York it's like best haircuts under $100. It's like in New York, I'd be paying like $35 for this guy named Stanley to cut my hair on Newberry Street. He did a great job.
Vincenzo Stanley, actually.
Vincenzo was cutting hair at $10 in Boston.
Yeah, seriously. It was great. So then I go to New York. I end up like shelling out all this money for a haircut. It turns out pretty well. So then the next time, I'm like feeling kind of gutsy, right? I'm like, oh, I spent all that money. It turned out really well.
Do some work, man.
I have to direct.
Here's this other guy. He'll cut my hair for like $35, just like I had in Boston. Great. I need to be spending all this money on my haircut. At the time, I had very short hair, by the way. Very short.
Lesbo
Like
hair.
spiky hair. So he calls it my lesbo haircut. No offense to your sister. Although he is right because I did have someone approach me on the street and say that he was running for local office and he supported my right to marry.
My sister never had short hair.
For the record.
So yeah, for the record. So I find this other place. I'm like, I'm getting my haircut there for $35, just like I did in Boston. It's great. So I go and I come out. I have like this haircut, basically. My hair looks like his hair.
Can you zoom up to me and I can summarize this?
I'm trying that.
I can summarize this perfectly.
It was shorter.
The
It was shorter.
horror.
It was this short.
Can you just repeat
go
for
home.
the audience?
The horror.
It was like, so I go home. I had a roommate at the time, and I walk in the door, and I just burst into tears.
Oh Lord, really?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
And she goes, it's just a little butch. This is Sarah, by the way.
Oh really?
This is Sarah.
wow.
It's just a little.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was the end of that. And then I went back to
Is that a
Kim.
compliment? A little butch? I mean, I think you want to
I
go
was
all
like,
the way.
She's trying to, yeah.
I don't know how to flip it around.
It doesn't do the iPod thing?
Yeah, I think it's flipping around in a way that it's not supposed to.
It's gonna be experimental cinema.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
I tried to do the same thing. Get used to the iPod thing.
So I went back to Kim. She fixed it a little bit to make me look
That's what
slightly
Vanessa
less
did.
militaristic, and then I've never cheated on her since.
Yeah. No, that's
See, that's what you get for cheating. You brought this upon yourself.
I totally did. Yeah, I cheated on my hairdresser, and
Which is actually why I didn't get. Sorry,
They can always
Sir Mark.
tell.
That's why I did not get a haircut today, or in the last few days.
No, you can't.
Because I feel like I'm cheating. I honestly feel like I'm cheating.
Yeah, I think
It's not so much that I feel like I'm cheating, as I'm afraid to explain it.
Darren knows.
I was in a terrible car wreck and I needed to get a haircut right then. I don't know, the hospital.
I was actually like spinning through like potential lies. We went to Barcelona for 3 months.
Lived there, had to do it.
It was great. Yeah.
No,
this
Darren
is in my
knows.
book.
I got my hair cut once, and he said he like started picking it up and looking at it. He's like,
went
"What
here?
did?"
it looks.
And I was like, "I couldn't get away. I was teaching, and I had this woman cut it, but it was really bad, and that's why I'm here."
That's horrible.
So anyway, he had
That's
to go to
basically what I did.
he had to go to Vidasa soon with like 60 pounds, kind of. Let's say that
80 pounds.
Oh, you ended up.
But
You
no,
ended
no,
up.
but
Yeah.
first-
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
I spent like
Learned your lesson,
$80
yeah.
First, she grabbed him by the ear.
Oh really? Wow.
That's not true. That's not true. But I was telling you, but the interesting thing is that